Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to fold a fitted bed sheet. Here is our beginning. In the end, it's going to look similar to these sheets. In fact, it'll fit perfectly underneath them. This is usually what a fitted bed sheet looks like when you pull it out of a dryer, kind of a mess. But there is a nice, easy way to get it folded up nicely. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find the two corners that run the length of the bed sheet. Okay? Once you find the two corners, you want to get them nice and unfolded and put your fingers in them. Now, I like to start with my corners inside out, because when they start inside out, then they end up being right side in at the end. Okay? So, we have the inside out corners of our bed sheets, fingers in them. The end goal is to get all of these corners folded in on themselves, and then to make it into a rectangle and fold it up. Okay? This isn't as hard as it sounds, but it can be a little confusing, so I'm going to walk you through especially some of the more confusing parts. So we have our fingers in the length of the bed sheet. We're going to put our fingers together, and with one hand I'm going to pinch the fabric on the other sheet. Okay? It looks just like that. Then I'm going to fold one of the corners, doesn't matter which one, over onto the other. Okay? Once you've done that, you need to find the next corner. So the easiest way to find the next corner is to go here to your already folded corners, find the bottom elastic band thing, and go over until you find the next corner. Alright, it'll naturally be inside out if you started inside out. Then I'm just going to set this one down for a little bit, and I'm going to follow the top line and get the other corner. Okay, now I'm going to flip this one inside out so I can do my finger pinch thing. And keep in mind, the more exact you do this at the beginning, the better it's going to look at the end. So I'm going to put my fingers together here, going to pinch one, flip it over, and then I'm going to go, boom, right there. So now I have both of my corners folded in on top of themselves, and I'm going to have my fingers in there. Okay? Now here is one of the tricks of the trade that will make this a little easier. If you go to each corner, put a hand in it, and follow the sides down and fold out this little piece right here, it's going to make it a lot easier in the end on you. Okay? So then I'm going to go to the next corner and do the same thing. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm going to take both corners and I'm going to fold them all in on top of themselves, or each other. So I'm going to do that same thing, pinch and hold it there, flip it over. Okay. So now that it's there, this is another one of the tricks of the trade. Go back to these two sides that we fixed earlier, and we're going to fix them again. You don't necessarily have to do it the first time, I just prefer to. Once you've done that and you can see that they're nice and straight, you want to go to this corner too. Make sure this corner is nice and unfolded. Now, I had a weird fold in there the last time I did this. I want to see if I can get it out. All I'm doing is reaching inside these ones that we pulled down a little while ago and just making sure they're nice and together. Okay, so once you have these two just like that, you got your finger in the corner, these two fingers pulling down the sides. This is where we're going to fold it into a rectangle. All you're going to do is hold it up in front of you, lay it down, and then pull these fingers back until you have a straight line up top, or, straight as a line you can get. Once you have that, you're going to go over to this side, and I like to put my finger up there again, and just kind of run it out so I've got another line on that side. Now, I have a rectangle. Okay? Looks kind of strange, but this corner is here, corner is corner. Now I like to fold it so that the corners end up being in the middle of the bed sheet, so that when you lay those things on top of it, they're not on one end and they're not like leaning forward or backwards or whatever. So the way that you do that is you grab these corners and fold them over, and then I like to put the corners of the bed sheets up here, and then I grab in the middle and I'm just going to pick it up and lay it down. Okay, so pick it up and lay it down, just like that. Now the corners are down here at the end. We're going to pick it up and lay it down a second time. Now this time you can either go underneath or over, doesn't really matter, but pick it up, lay it down, flatten it out just a little bit, and then it is ready to go in the linen closet. Nice and neat. I hope that helps.